Well, I can mainly talk about my character now. Jones in the last season got pretty humbled, right? I mean, her bravado, intellectual bravado, doesn't help her very much when the brutal force comes in.
Yeah.
And so she has to deal with that. In the second season, she's confronting more personal issues, not just issues regarding like the plague or also time travel gets more important. And it's personal issues come up really strongly for her. And she really has to go to the bottom of why she is doing this mission.
The apocalypse makes for strange bedfellows. And I think for Deacon, he ended season 1 going into it, and I think halfway through the season finale he realized maybe I'm backing the weird horse, maybe that's not the horse to back. And I think he's starting to see I may be nuts, but those guys are crazy. So I think he's got to choose a side, and I think you'll see him. He's an opportunist, and I think he puts more faith in humanity as opposed to clay-faced people. And so I think he sees an opportunity to maximize the situation, and I think he aligns himself. With. I'm being so cautious.
I know
I think he. You'll just see him be not just an antagonist in season 2. I think you'll find himself more of an ally at times. It doesn't mean that they've declawed him, and certainly there's a lot of baggage between him and Cole and Ramsey and whatnot. But there's also a lot to be seen with with Rayleigh. We're going to see she brings out a different side in him. He feels like he's going to help her survive in this environment. So his relationship to Jones is different. Well, it evolves because it wasn't anything at the beginning. I was just something outside the facility.
He was for Jones. He was what she says a
necessary
evil, and it's like an arranged marriage. They have to deal with each other, and then sometimes something quite good and interesting reveals itself.
Yeah, and I think it really allows us to explore the characters differently than they were in season 1.
How much about Jones did they actually tell you about the character? Because from the movie to what you actually see is completely different.
Yes.
All the flashbacks, there's so much to the character that how much did they actually know ahead of time?
Well, in the beginning, I tell you, I was actually planned, I think, to be like for 3 or 4 episodes in this series, and I think
so good.
I think they got interested in the whole virus thing, and
I couldn't live without.
But they don't tell you so much ahead, which is actually quite interesting. That you can't plan out everything. You have to sort of evolve grow like you grow in life.
I call you, by the way, the Captain Picard of time travel.
Captain what?
Captain Picard of time travel.
Patrick Stewart from Star Trek.
Yes. So that was meant as a very high compliment.
Engage. Well, she has her catchphrase. What's your catchphrase? She says something every time she splinters.
Oh, initiate splinter sequence.
That's our engage. It's the best.
That's my favorite.
Oh, I know. And no one says it better.
Tell about the relationship with the 12.
Well, I can say I don't think Deacon, when he got into bed with them, which is a great visual, when Deacon got into bed with them at the end, I don't think he had any clue what. All he knew is these guys are going to help him get into the facility, and then I'm going to get it from my man. And I don't think he had any idea. He didn't understand. Like, he wasn't even involved in time travel. He didn't know that this existed. And so I think suddenly when he just discovers how crazy their plot is, he sees them for what they are, and he wants to kind of possibly have a part of that. So what you do learn in season 2 is that the plague was just the beginning of what their problems were, and in many ways it was a small part to what they really are trying to achieve. So there's something rotten in
The state of
in
Denmark.
the state of Denmark. Yeah, there's much to be learned about the true nature of the witness and the true purpose of the 12.
Yeah, there are going to be some.
Hey Terry. Hey Terry. Do we learn who the witness is?
This season.
At the end.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just had to clear.
But there are such interesting concepts of time and time interacting with humans. That will blow your mind.
And that's what I think is what makes this this show special. Like I think it's not just. It also has this weird psycho-spiritual side to it. This kind of hallucinogenic, strange cult side to it, and not just badasses running around with guns.
I mean, he knows a lot about this. I mean, Todd is like really cultured in all this. I am not. This is the first time that I got in contact with
Nerd culture.
nerd culture.
Welcome. Welcome. Come on in, the water's fine.
What I really like is that it's so open.